Niko the Space Alien, a Newton Laws adventure, ages 9 to 13. Niko wasn't just any alien, he was a noodle shaped explorer from the planet Eoria, with springy limbs and a boundless curiosity. He lived in a sleek rocket parked on the moon, where he spent his days bouncing around and collecting strange space objects. His companion was Sparky, a highly intelligent robot with glowing eyes and a knack for explaining the mysteries of the universe. One quiet morning, Nico discovered a glowing book wedged between moon rocks. Its cover glittered with the title, The Laws of Motion. As soon as he touched it, the book pulsed with energy, and a portal opened. In a flash, Nico and Sparky were swept into space. Where are we going? Nico asked, his voice filled with excitement. To learn Newton's laws, Sparky replied. We're entering law number 1. They arrived in a silent chamber where everything was perfectly still. A skateboard hovered in the center of the room. Sparky gestured towards it. This is inertia. Objects stay at rest unless acted upon by an outside force. And if they're moving, they don't keep moving unless something stops them. Nico stared at the skateboard. So, if I don't touch it, it won't move? He asked. Exactly, said Sparky. Nico gave the board a push, and it zoomed forward until it hit a wall. That wall was the outside force, Sparky explained. Without it, the skateboard would have kept going. Suddenly, they were sent into a wind tunnel filled with floating targets and colorful balls. Now for Law 2, Sparky said. Force equals mass times acceleration. Nico picked up a heavy cannonball and a light tennis ball. He threw both with the same strength. The tennis ball zipped ahead while the cannonball barely moved. The lighter one flew faster, Nico exclaimed. Right, said Sparky. The more mass something has, the harder it is to accelerate. That's why heavier objects need more force to move. Their next stop was a bubble chamber filled with floating trampolines and paint blobs. Nico jumped off their trampoline and was launched backward while the trampoline bounced in the opposite direction. Law 3, Sparky announced. Every action has an equal and opposite reaction. Nico laughed and threw paint blobs at a wall. Each time, paint splashed back at him. It's bouncing back, he said. Because you pushed it, Sparky replied. And it pushed you right back. Back on the moon, Nico looked at Sparky with wide eyes. I thought laws were boring, he said. But they're like space magic. Sparky nodded. Motion is everywhere, and Newton's laws help us understand how the universe works. Nico grinned. Let's keep exploring. I want to learn all the space laws. Let's review some vocabulary. Inertia means things that like to keep doing what they're already doing, moving or staying still. Force is a push or pull that makes things move, stop, or change direction. Mass is how much stuff is inside of something, heavy or light. Acceleration is how quickly something speeds up. And a reaction is what happens when something pushes back after being pushed.